welcome to today's yoga practice. My name is Lauren, and today we are going to be doing a backbends focus. And with all of these videos that I'm going to be posting the month of January, you're going to want to make sure that you refer back to the very first video. That is a 15-minute full body warm-up to get you nice and warm for our practice. For backbends, we want to make sure that we really have our core turned on, those really deep core muscles turned on, as well as our back muscles to really help and support our spine and to make our backbends a lot safer. In preparation, we're going to make sure that we're really opening up through our hip flexors and through our shoulders. So get ready for a fun backbends class. You're going to feel amazing after this, and don't worry, you can always use blocks. Use whatever you need for your support, and I'll see you on the mat. With the next couple of classes I'm going to be posting this month of January, you can repeat these classes so many times and you're going to improve so much. Let's get started. Come to the top of your mat into Tadasana, mountain pose. Eyes closed, and let's just start by grounding and moving into the presence and taking a few deep breaths here. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, feel the body filling with energy. Exhale, feel it breathe out tension and relax. Now open the eyes and bring the feet together. You're going to interlock the fingers. Inhale, reach the arms up and back. Open the chest onto the tiptoes, standing balance. Hold and breathe. Inhale, heels down, palms together to heart center. Heels in, toes pointed out, and exhale, sinking down into ballet chair. Breathe. Now deep inhale. Exhale, raise the left knee to the left elbow. Keep squatting down on the right leg. Inhale, left leg down, and exhale, right leg up, knee to elbow. Breathe. Inhale, both feet down and parallel. Exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Inhale to flat back, lengthening the spine, and then exhale into plank. Inhale in plank, exhale chaturanga. Inhale upward dog, exhale tiger. Inhale knees down, exhale downward facing dog. Hold downward dog and breathe deeply. Really work to engage the muscles of your upper back and to support the upper body joints, and really work to tilt the pelvis forwards, reaching sit bones to the sky, actively lengthening through the hamstrings. Now, inhale, float forwards to plank. Exhale, drop the knees and chest, chin and forwards and down. Elbows raised to the sides of the body. Inhale, raise the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, back down. Inhale, raise the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, down. Inhale the right. Exhale, down. Inhale left. Exhale, down. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, float forwards to plank. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up to down dog split. Exhale, bring the knee to forehead, round the upper back and squeeze the core. Inhale up. Exhale, forehead. Inhale up. Exhale, forehead. Hold and squeeze the core. Inhale up, down dog split. Exhale, right foot forward in between the hands. Come up into high lunge warrior. This time reaching all the way up, the arms straight up, sinking in the hips. Reach up through the arms and crown. Breathe here. Last 5, maybe sink a little deeper. Inhale, arms to the sides, lean forward, and exhale into Flying Warrior 3. Bent leg variation. Bring the back of the leg, heel towards the glutes, and bring the torso upright into the back bend. Flying Warrior. Inhale, step the left foot back, medium length stance, both feet facing forwards, hips square facing forwards. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Hand to legs, blocks, or the ground. Inhale, lengthen to flat back, and exhale to fold. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold into Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Now inhale, bend the front knee, hands frame the front foot. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg up to down dog split. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Option 1, stay there. Option 2, step the left leg over the right leg, pushing it straight, and reach the left arm back, open the chest. Wild thing. Inhale, back over to downward facing dog. Exhale, hold. Inhale, float forwards to plank. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg to down dog split. Lengthen, and exhale the knee to the forehead. Inhale up. Exhale, forehead. Inhale up. Exhale, forehead, and hold. Dome the upper back and squeeze the core. Inhale up, down dog split. Exhale, left foot forward in between the hands. Come up into high lunge warrior. Reaching straight up through the arms, up through the crown, sinking into the hips. Hold and breathe. Last 5, maybe sink a little bit deeper. Now inhale, arms to sides, lean forwards, and exhale, stepping into Flying Warrior 3. Then going into back bent leg variation. You're going to bend the back leg, bringing the heel towards the glutes. Have your chest and torso upright into a back bend. Hold here and breathe. Inhale, step the right foot back, a medium stance, facing forwards. Front leg straight, hinge at the hips, and exhale, hands to legs, blocks, or ground. Inhale, lengthen into flat back, and exhale to fold. One more time. Inhale, lengthen the pelvis as much as you can, and exhale, pyramid. Hold and breathe. Now inhale, bend the front knee, hands frame the front foot. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg up to downward dog split. Open the knee and open the hip. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, right foot over the left foot and straighten. Reach right arm over and open the chest and push the chest and pelvis up. Wild thing. Breathe. Inhale, back over to downward dog. Exhale, hold. Inhale, float forwards to plank. Exhale, come down onto your forearms. You can interlock your fingers if you'd like. Elbows stacked under shoulders. Forearm plank. Hold here. In forearm plank, try and turn on the deep core muscles by shrinking the waist. Imagine a corset around your waist. try and suck it in from the sides and the front, turning on the transverse abdominal deep core muscles, most important muscles that help to support the spine and back bends. Keep breathing. Now lay down onto your belly and hands either side of ears with the fingers in attention mudras. Index fingers straight, other fingers are bent. We're going to do dorsal raises. Inhale, raise. Exhale, down. Inhale, raise. Exhale, down. Inhale, raise, and hold. Engaging the back muscles so that they can turn on and can support our back bends. Deep inhale. Exhale, raise the arms forward and legs up. And release. Hands under shoulders, push back to all fours. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, tuck your toes and press back into downward facing dog. Inhale, float forwards towards plank. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up to sky and down dog split. Lengthen and exhale, right foot forward in between the hands. Option 1, left hand down, right hand up. Open the chest. Option 2, left elbow over the right knee, palms together, and push the top palm down to open the chest. Breathe here. Now inhale the hands back down and drop the back foot. Heel 90 degrees to the front foot. Heels in one line. Open the chest, left arm forward overhead. Really working the hip open, the chest open, and reaching through the top arm, lengthening the side body. Inhale, left hand back down, come onto the toes and drop the back knee. Exhale, slide the back knee back, room to sink in the hip, and either stay here on your hands or elbows to block or elbows to the ground in lizard. Now inhale and raise the torso upright, and the back knee comes in a little. Right elbow to right knee. Exhale, bend the back knee. Left hand grab the left foot, and then push the foot forward towards your glutes, stretching the back leg, thigh, and hip flexor. And release. Inhale, hands frame the front foot. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. One vinyasa here. Inhale, float forwards to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, tiger. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg to down dog split. Exhale, left foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, option 1, right hand down, left hand up, open the chest. Option 2, right elbow over the left knee, palms together, push through the top palm and open. Breathe. Inhale, release the hands back down, drop the back foot, heels 90 degrees to the front foot, and the heels are in one line. Exhale, bring the forearm to the knee, open the hip, open the chest, right arm forwards and overhead. Or option 2, left hand inside the left knee, reaching through the top arm, opening actively through the chest, breathing. Inhale, bring the right arm down and drop the back toes and come onto the back knee. Exhale, slide the knee further back and give the hands inside the left elbow to blocks or ground into lizard, breathing. Try and have the breath long and deep. With each exhale, maybe sink a bit deeper if you can. Now inhale and bring the torso upright. Maybe slide the knee in closer and the left forearm to elbow. Bend the back knee. Right hand grabs right foot. Try and shift the hand to a press and push the heel towards your glutes, pushing the hips forwards and opening back, thigh and the hip flexors. Breathe. Inhale, release hands, frame the front foot. Exhale, release back to downward facing dog. Inhale, float forwards towards plank. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Now, hold downward dog, and in downward dog, work deeper into a shoulder stretch, pushing the chest through the arms towards the legs. To open the shoulders, open the thoracic a bit as well. Trying to externally rotate the shoulders so that you get more of a focus on that shoulder stretch. Rolling the shoulders out and breathing. Now inhale and float forwards to plank. Exhale through chaturanga and lay onto your belly. Inhale, bending your knees and hands grabbing back to reach your ankles. Exhale, kick into the hands and raise the chest. Bow. You can raise the legs, but better today to try and just keep the legs low and push through the legs to try and raise the chest as high as you can. And release. Hands under the shoulders and push back to all fours. Now puppy stretch. Keep the hips stacked over the heels and begin walking the hands forward. Hands should be about shoulder distant apart, working the forehead to the mat or chin, or if you're flexible enough, the chest and the chin. Really try and use lengthening to help you find space. Use the breath to try and reach forward through the arms, forward through the crown, creating more space in the shoulders and more space in between the vertebrae to sink deeper. Inhale and release back to all fours. Exhale, tuck your toes and push back into downward dog. Inhale, float forwards into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up to down dog split. Lengthen and then exhale, right foot forward in between the hands. Step forward, raise the left knee, grab the knee and find balance. Option 1, right hand to hip, left hand continue holding the knee. Option 2, peace fingers, thumbs, grab the big toe, straighten the leg and keep the chest and torso tall. Upright, almost pulling the hip into the socket. Take an inhale and then exhale, release and swing the leg back. Hand grabbing the inside of the ankle behind, kicking into the hand, reach the right arm forwards into Natrajasana, dancer. Keep your torso upright and don't lean forwards too much so that you get some back bend. Inhale and release. Step the left foot far back, hands down, drop the back knee and bring the torso upright. Hands either at the knees, hips, blocks, or ground, and begin to sink into the back hip flexor and breathe here. Now begin walking the hands if they're on the ground, or from the hips, begin leaning back into a back bend. Lengthening through the spine, lengthening through your crown, and creating space in between each vertebrae. Inhale, release the hands back down. Exhale, front knee forward and pull the hips back for half pigeon. Right heel underneath the opposite hip bone and make sure the hip bones are equally down square. Make sure you're not opening into one side. You can use a cushion or a block to elevate your hip if you need. Deep inhale and then exhale forwards into half pigeon. Now inhale, pushing the torso upright, staying in pigeon, and begin to work into back bend. And every back bend always work on lengthening through the crown, creating space in between the vertebrae. Now right hand in front, central, do not twist. As you reach the left hand back, you can raise the hips if you need to grab the foot or the ankle, and begin to pull that back foot forwards into the thigh stretch. You can also work towards king pigeon if that feels good for you, but definitely don't twist towards mermaid. Twisting with back bend can irritate the spine. Then release. Inhale, hands down. Exhale, push back into downward dog. Inhale, float towards plank. Exhale, push back to downward dog. One more time. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, push back. Inhale, raise left leg to down dog split. Exhale, step foot forward in between hands. Step forwards, raise the right knee and grab the knee. Find balance. Option 1, left hand to hip, right hand keep holding the knee. Option 2, piece fingers and thumbs to big toes, almost pulling the hip into the socket, legs straight, chest and torso tall and upright. Deep inhale and exhale. Release, swing the leg back, grab the ankle behind, and begin to kick the foot into the right hand. Left arm forwards, Uttanasana, dancer pose. Keep the chest more upright so that you get more of a back bend. Breathe here. Inhale and release, step the foot back far, hands down and drop the back knee. Exhale, slide the back knee further back and bring the torso upright over the pelvis. Hands to knee, hips, block, or the ground, and sink into the back leg hip flexor. Breathe. Now work towards a back bend, hands either on the ground, hips, knees, or walking backwards, opening the chest and leaning back. Now inhale, release. Bring the front knee forwards and slide the hips back for half pigeon. hips equally down square, and you can elevate the left hip with a cushion or block if you need to. Inhale to a long spine, and exhale, fold forward and relax. Inhale, release, and push the torso upright. Exhale into a back bend again, reaching through the crown, opening the chest, and creating space in between the vertebrae. Leaning back. Spread the chest wide, and then you can bend the back knee, reaching back but don't twist. Option 1, just pulling the foot towards the glutes and raising the hips if you need to. Or option 2, going into full pigeon, full king pigeon. Mirror the first side. Inhale, release, hands down. Exhale, push back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, float forwards to plank. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Now one vinyasa. Inhale, float forwards to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tiger. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, downward dog. Look up between the hands, step, jump, or float forwards to flat back. Lengthen your spine and exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen to flat back, and then exhale, squat down into Malasana. Shuffle your feet to find your most comfortable placement. In your Malasana, hands together, elbows to inner thighs. Try and sit your butt as low as possible and torso upright as possible. Heels down and breathe. It's okay if you cannot get your heels down. Now, hands down in front of the knees. Raise thighs. Thighs are parallel to the ground. Option 1, just lean forwards, playing from shifting weight from feet into hands. Or option 2, raise one foot and then the other. Or option 3, lean forward until your feet simply become weightless. Then reach them up high yourself and bring the big toes to touch. Bakasana. Breathe here and engage every part of the body, keeping it tight. Now step back and down and step into a plank or deep inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, straight to downward dog. Inhale, float forwards into chaturanga and then lay down onto your belly. Now, cobra pose. In cobra, really work to reach through the crown, lengthen before the back bend. Then try and reach through the crown, hands under the shoulders, and take a deep inhale. Exhale, begin to raise and really work to open your upper back, pulling your shoulder blades back, trying to widen your collarbones and pushing the center of your chest forward, opening and breathing. Use your breath. Each exhale, try and work a bit deeper. Inhale back into all fours and exhale into child's pose. Big toes touching and knees wide. Give the spine a little reset and reaching the arms forward, try and create space within the vertebrae. Now inhale forwards to all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, float forwards to plank. and exhale, we're going to go into a hold of chaturanga. Inhale and exhale, lower, hold and breathe. Then lay down onto your belly. Right hand, draw a line from the top of the head to the right hand side, palm down. Ground through the shoulder and roll over. Raise the knees if you can. Left hand down supporting, or you can bring it over to meet your right. Breathe here. Now release, unroll, other side. Left hand aligned from the top of the head to the left hand side. Palm down, level with the crown. Ground through the shoulder and begin to roll over, raising your knees if you can. Right hand stays on the ground to support or coming over to meet the left. Breathe here. Release, unroll for counter stretches. Right leg out to the side, bent knee or straight leg. Then right arm slide under the throat to the left. The left hand is to the side of the body, palm up. Stretch both shoulders, chin or forehead down, and breathe here. Now, release, unroll, other side. Left leg to the side at a 90 degrees, bent or straight leg. Arm under the throat, right arm to the side of the body with the palm facing up. Stretch both shoulders, chin or forehead down, and breathe. And release, unroll. Hands under shoulders, pushing back into all fours. Vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, tiger. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now drop the knees, cross the legs, and sit back. Bring legs wide into straddle. If you can't sit upright and straddle, just raise the hips with a cushion or block for support. And you can also bend at the knees. Side bends. Left hand down inside the left leg. Open the chest to the side, right arm forward to the side overhead. Stretch right side of the body. Option 2, elbow down. Option 3, shoulder towards the floor, but only go as deep as you can. Open the chest. And release. Other side, right hand down, open the chest, left hand forward to the side overhead. Stretch left side of body or elbow down or shoulder. Mirror the first side and breathe. Now release back to center, flex the feet, and pull up the kneecaps. Try and externally rotate the thighs. Deep inhale and tilt the pelvis, leaning forward. Hands down, actively working to tilt as much as you can. Then deep inhale, reach through the crown, lengthen forwards, and exhale down. Release, unroll, and push the hips back. Legs together and hands behind, fingers facing forwards. Hands about 20 centimeters behind the glutes. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, push the hips up. Inclined plane. Keep looking up and breathe. Deep inhale, push the hips as high as possible. And then exhale, release. Hands stay behind, fingers face backwards now. Pull the knees and hips forward, breathe. Engage the biceps if you have any discomfort in the elbows for a micro bend. Now release by kicking forwards and bring the backs of the hands to the outsides of the waist. Elbows inside of knees. Squeeze knees until you find a stretch in the shoulders. Chicken wing. If it's too strong, you can bring the hands more forward, or if you need it stronger, walk the back of the hands further up to deepen. Now inhale, release. Exhale, hands grab the tops of the hamstrings just below the knees. Raise the legs, seated lower balance, spine long. Deep inhale. Exhale, reach the arms forwards. Option 1, bent knees. Option 2, legs straight. Slowly lower yourself to the ground and arrive under control. Now, 2 more back bends, final back bends of the class. We'll start with bridge with the option to go to full wheel. Bring the heels towards your glutes and take a deep inhale. Exhale, raise the hips, interlock the fingers under your hips and roll the shoulders back. Bring the shoulder blades together and push the hips as high as you can. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, hands behind the shoulders, fingers facing the torso. Deep inhale, exhale, raise up into full wheel. You can raise onto the head, regrouping, and then raising up. Try and push the legs straight and push the chest through the arms. If the legs go straight, walk them a bit closer and straighten them again, seeking to open the chest, shoulders, and thoracic spine. Then slowly release and unroll. Take a moment just resting, resetting and feeling the effects. Now 1 more back bend, our final back bend of the class. You're going to seek to maximize here, heels towards your glutes. Option 1 to bridge, or option 2 straight to full wheel. Deep inhale and exhale, raise up. One deep inhale, exhale, maximize back bend, and then inhale, release, unroll. A moment just to rest and feel the effects. Notice any internal sensations of all the physical postures. Back bends have the strongest stimulation to the central nervous system. Therefore, give the strongest energetic sensation. Take the time to feel it and notice. Now hug the knees to the chest and do a little rock around side to side to reset and massage the lower spine. Then begin to roll forwards and backwards, massaging the length of the spine. And then roll up to a seated position with the legs straight, hands hip level, and take a deep inhale. Exhale, raise the hips. If you cannot raise the hips, just squeeze the core and it has the same effects. If you can raise the hips back and through the arms as much as you can, rounding the torso onto the legs with a strong core engagement. And release. Now straighten the legs, deep inhale, spine long, and a gentle forward fold. Exhale, down. We've done a lot of back bends, so don't go so deep into the forward fold bend just yet. Find your first edge and just slowly go a bit deeper when you can. You can rock gently side to side, easing your way into the forward fold. Breathing here. Inhale, unroll, and exhale, lay onto your back. Inhale, raise the legs. Option 1, stay here. You can also support the hips with a block or cushion if you need. But option 2, you can exhale, legs over into plow pose. Feet towards the ground behind the head. If you don't reach there, maybe bend the legs towards the forehead or hug the knees to the chest a little. Hands reach forward to grab the toes, hands to feet, plow pose. Rock around, coming more forwards, an inverted forward fold, and back towards Halasana, plow pose. Find a position in your Halasana that feels good to you and breathe. Now release the hands, bring the hands to the back. Deep inhale. Exhale, raise the legs into shoulder stand. Hold and breathe. It's not so important to be perfectly straight. What's more important is to keep your weight on your elbows and shoulders and not going and compressing the neck. Slowly release and roll down. Raise the knees and drop the arms out to the side. We're going to finish with a spinal twist. Drop the knees to the right and look over to the left. Just relax and allow the spine to release. Back to center for a little roll around on your lower back to reset, and then go to the other side. Drop the knees to the left and look to the right, keeping both shoulders down. Relax and release any remaining tension. Now inhale and release legs back to the center. Roll around, just massaging and resetting. Give the knees a tight squeeze into the chest before releasing and stretching the legs long. Feet hip-width apart, dropping out to the sides. Arms at the sides of the body, palms up, and make yourself completely comfortable for your final relaxation, final Shavasana. Feel every part of your body sinking into the mat. Your face, your forehead, soft. And just completely let go. Relax and stay here for 10 or more minutes, sinking, melting into relaxation, sinking deeper into Shavasana.